Armoured half-tracks were developed to give the infantry better protection and also to be able to keep up with the increasingly faster tanks. Their use allowed infantry and armour to work together. The M3 was a very versatile design and was modified into a mortar carrier and also an anti-aircraft vehicle as well. The Monogram half-track kit that I've built was a new tool in 1958, and it's still a great kit to build. I always really liked Monogram kits, and I'm always looking out for them. Monogram's boxes are one of those few where perhaps a photo was better than a painting. I'm thinking of these later ones, and if they came with a tip sheet, that was even better. Luckily I got one with the Grant, the Ostwind, and of course the hedgehogs. I always like to collect these if I see them for a reasonable price. There's the Greyhound armoured car. Sometimes you can get newer releases. Monogram got incorporated into Revell. Sometimes you can get reissues. So obviously Sheperd Paine was quite a real influence on my model making. And all these sets came with a tip sheet and inspiration on how to assemble and paint your models. The infantry, they have a mixture of World War II weapons, and so it's possible to use them with later vehicles that Monogram produced as well, like the Patton tank. But I bought these just for pure nostalgia value. It says here the copyright is 1966 and 75, so perhaps it did come out in the 60s. So here's the half track built up. It's a lovely kit. These were the figures it came with: a driver, a radio man, some seated soldiers, as well as a Tommy gunner, and a soldier with a Garand, and a marching soldier. I have included a cow because in Sheperd Paine's tip sheet, which I don't have sadly, he incorporated some Britain's farm animals, and my attempt at replicating this is in the muddy back garden of the 1970s, and I still have the cow that survives. So I've just kind of reset the scene there with the new build, and there is the rather lovely Monogram Jeep, a few more of the soldiers there, dispatch rider on a motorcycle, the officer giving his orders, another The infantry set came with a flamethrower. Some of the figures had been rattling around in the box, and they were missing the tips of the weapons had gone, so I had some left over from the Airfix Multipose set. So he's got a Browning BAR. They are of their time, but again, I enjoy a bit of nostalgia. These were great little figures that did appear in Sheperd Paine's dioramas. He used to like modifying the figures, made them into real pieces of art. I've just built these up as they were, just added a weapon. I think this is an M60 machine gun, so it's definitely post World War II, and an M14 rifle. So that fits in with the 2.5 ton truck that Monogram also produced. And also there's the Patton tank. A couple more of the figures, the minesweeper and the sharpshooters laying down. This is the Monogram Sherman tank. You can build it as a hedgehog with all these extra sandbags and hedgerow cutters. Added the figures onto this one that came with the kit. Tank commander, and rather precariously tank rider there. So if you see a Monogram kit for a reasonable price, snap it up, give it a go. They're not a kit you're going to use any filler on. They're a simpler build than some of the modern kits. They're just really enjoyable to put together, and you still get a nice result. The figures are quite good fun. That's a bit toy-like these days. But you can build them into superb models. Half-track is one of my favourite World War II vehicles. Just turn that around so you can see the other side. I like the way it comes with all the bags. Doors open and close. The machine gun moves around. There's plenty of features to enjoy. And like I say, if you find any Monogram kits out there, go and get one. You won't regret it. They're great models. So for the future, I'll be building up the Screaming Mimi, the Weasel, and also the armoured car, as well as the German ones. So if you like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Really appreciate you watching. Me reliving my my youth in the back garden. Still enjoy getting out into the garden, playing soldiers. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Take care.